Well, good morning. I wanted to take just a moment and talk to Lakeside for just a minute. And we sure are excited. We're looking forward to what's going to take place here this weekend. And I know that a lot has already happened. And we've had several people up here at the church working and in preparation for what's going to take place. And I just wanted to say thank you for all the work that's gone into this. And I really should or could start naming names, but there have been so many that have helped, and we just appreciate what you've done, and we're looking forward to what God has for us this weekend. I have a list of things that I thought that I would just mention via video, and it would help just with some reminders as we look toward the weekend. I'm here with my little friend here beside me, the squirrel, and we've done a lot of decoration and a lot of decorating work toward the auditorium, and we look forward to everyone being able to see that even tonight on Wednesday night. So a couple of things I wanted to mention to you. First of all, with our volunteers, wanted to mention if you have signed up to be a volunteer, if you would first go to Realm, and you can look on Realm and you can see the list exactly where you're scheduled to volunteer. And in some instances, people signed up from multiple places, and we tried to keep people from having to do too much. And so we just kind of went through and we tried to organize with everyone and get everyone plugged into some area of service. So it'll be really important for you to go to Realm, and you can look and you can see exactly where we have you scheduled to serve. Also, tonight at church, there'll be a list, and you can look at that list and see in case there's some issue with you getting on Realm. If you have any questions about that, you can actually call the church office until tomorrow at 4:30, and they can help you know exactly where you're supposed to serve. We also have captains that will be in charge of each one of these areas of service. If you're one of our leaders who are heading up a group, if you will please make sure that you contact the people that we have serving with you, and that'll just help everyone to be on the same page, really to know once they check in where to go and what's going to be expected of them, and that will be great. Workers, let me encourage you to do this. When you arrive on the property, please be sure that you check in at the welcome tent. That will be located in front of the Family Life Center. If you want to be a part of the meal and the drawings, you're also going to have to register for that online and also pay. Remember, adults, it's $10 a person, and children that are 11 and under, of course, it's $5. And once you register, you can pick up your lanyard at the registration table, and that's going to be really important for people to identify you as a worker. And I know there'll be folks that'll have questions, and many people are going to be here just to help us accommodate our guests who have questions, and we're trying to get them from one place to another. We want them to feel welcomed and wanted and loved. As Preacher says, you're loved at Lakeside, and we want them to be able to feel that. And we're doing, whether it's hospitality or parking or cleanup or whatever that is, everyone's going to need a lanyard for that. People have asked me, what am I supposed to wear? Well, again, this is really a Sunday evening service for us, and we're asking for men. Men, you can dress, you see how I am here on this video. I'm going to wear a camouflage shirt, probably khaki pants. Jeans are fine. Whatever shirt that you want to wear is fine, especially if you're going to be cleaning up and that sort of thing. Ladies, again, we said if you would, like skirts and a shirt or whatever. Again, it's a Sunday evening service for us, and that would be great. A couple of other things to remember. I wanted to mention parking, and as you get here, parking, Brother Rick Krusner's heading that up. And if you are one of our workers, he'll probably have a special area for all of our workers to park where we can give guests just the best parking areas. So Brother Rick's going to head that up. Let me mention about our yard crew, and some of these things I'm kind of jumping around really in no order, but our yard crew, thank you for what you always do. But we have the yard crew scheduled for this week. If you're on the schedule to cut this week, if you could please make sure you have that done by Friday so that we can get everything set up and ready for Sunday. If you are free this week, maybe you're on the yard crew or maybe you're not. There's some weed eating, there's some edging that needs to be done. There's also just some hedges that could use to be cut around here. We just want everything to look as good as we possibly can have it for our guests. So if you're available throughout the week and you can help us with that, please let me know that would be of great benefit to us. Setting up, there's going to also be some things to set up. We have a 20 by 30 tent that we need to set up, and we're probably going to be doing that like early Friday. If you're free and you have some time, if you could help us with setup, that would be great. Brother Tim Littleton is heading up really our setup crew. A couple of things that have to be set up are some inflatables, and if you have some time and you could help with that, you can contact him, and he's going to be setting up some inflatables and helping us with that. And then also cleanup. After all this is going on, there's going to be a lot of trash to take out. Cleanup's going to be going on. Brother Chuck Hurt is going to help us with that. And then after everything is over, all hands on deck. If you can help us take down, that would be great. We have to take everything down and get everything cleaned up. We're not going to do everything on Sunday night, but as you can imagine, there's a point that we have to get to on Sunday night before we can go home, and that would be great. Hospitality, Miss Kayla Whittle is heading that up, and so if you have any questions there about that registration, Miss Amy, you can talk with her, and I don't want to overlook anyone, but a lot of things are happening. These ladies and men, they have really everything in place, and we're trusting the Lord and looking forward to a great time together. Between now and Sunday, please be in prayer, and we're trying to pray every day. We know that there's a lot of people I've already heard about that are coming that don't know Jesus Christ, and as far as we know, they've never made a profession of faith, so please be in prayer about that. And after this is over, we're going to take cards, and I forgot to mention our ushers, Brother Robert Smith, he's heading up our ushers. We're going to have ushers that will be handing out cards for the drawings, but then also after it's over, that's how we'll know who makes decisions. So they'll be taking those cards up, and we'll be getting those cards, and then the follow-up begins. So please be in prayer for that as well. And we've said this over and over. We really are looking forward to Sunday night. Preacher said throughout the week he came in the auditorium and he was looking, and a lot has taken place in the auditorium. We look forward to you seeing that tonight. But he said this is kind of like Vacation Bible School in an evening for adults, and we were laughing about that. But it really is, and we're praying as they come in, and they're going to see things are different. But one thing that isn't different is the message of the gospel. So pray for that, and we're looking forward to what God will do. Thank you for your investment here, and many hands make for light work. If you have any questions about service, about where you go and what you're supposed to do, you can contact me. You can contact the church office, or you can contact your captain, the person who's in charge of the group that you're going to be working with. And again, thank you so much. We love you, and we're looking forward to what God has. And Lord willing, we'll see you tonight. This is Wednesday night, and we'll see you tonight here at Lakeside Baptist Church at 6 o'clock. And again, thank you for your service.